Hello dear students, hope you all are fine. After completing the morphology of amoeba, we will start with its physiological activities. First activity is nutrition. भोजन किस तरह लेंदा amoeba? Amoeba is holotropic in diet. Holotropic means it takes the full complete animal. मतलब जिस तरह बैक्टीरिया ते फीड करदा ਉਹਦੇ पीसेस नहीं करूगा, पूरे बैक्टीरिया ते फीड करूगा. And it is omnivorous in diet. It feeds on bacteria, diatoms, algae, protozoans and small bits of multicellular organism, may be plants or animals. That's why we say it is omnivorous in diet. Under nutrition there are always different phases: ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion. We will study them one by one. First step is ingestion. Ingestion ਦਾ मतलब ਕੀ ਹੈ? Intake of food. Food ਲੈਣਾ. There is no mouth, so ingestion may occur from any part of the body. There are different methods for ingestion. ਭੋਜਨ ਲੈਣ ਦੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ different ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨੇ. First method is known as circumvallation. This method is used for the intake of motile food. ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਬੈਕਟੀਰੀਆ ਇਹਦੇ ਵੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਮੂਵ ਕਰਦਾ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ, ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਮੂਵਿੰਗ ਐਨੀਮਲ ਆ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੂਵਿੰਗ ਮਾਈਕਰੋ ਆਰਗੈਨਿਜ਼ਮ ਲੈਣ ਦਾ ਤਰੀਕਾ ਵਾ. So just see, when a bacteria approaches the amoeba, then amoeba extends its cup-shaped pseudopodium towards the food like this. Cup-shaped pseudopodium towards the food. Food particle enters into the cup along with droplet of water. Two ends of the cup they fuse, resulting in the formation of food vacuole. So this food vacuole will contain food as well as the droplet of water. So here just see, this is the food particle, moving food particle. As food particle approaches the amoeba, amoeba extends its cup-shaped pseudopodium towards it. So food particle along with droplet of water enters into the cup. Two ends of the cup they fuse, resulting in the formation of food vacuole. So this is the first method. Second method is circumfluence. This method is used for the intake of non-motile food. Food jehda ke hil nahi sakda. For example, amoeba is feeding on algae. So what happens? Amoeba extends its pseudopodium towards the non-motile food, towards the algae. That pseudopodium wraps the food particle. Food particle nu pura ढक lenda and encloses the food particle in the form of a food vacuole. So this method is used for the intake of non-motile food, jehda hil nahi sakda food particle. Third method is invagination. In invagination, what happens? When a food particle approaches the amoeba, comes in contact with the plasma membrane of amoeba, at that point plasma membrane and ectoplasm they sink into the endoplasm. Plasma membrane te ectoplasm endoplasm च धस ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ, resulting in the formation of a food tube. Open ends of the food tube they fuse, resulting in the formation of food vacuole. So again food vacuole will contain food plus droplet of water because animal lives in water. Fourth method is import. In import what happens? For example, amoeba is creeping in this direction. A food particle comes on its, you can say, way. Then what happens? Body of amoeba presses against the food particle. So naturally food particle passes through the plasma membrane. बॉडी जो इधर ਨੂੰ एनीमल क्रीप कर रहा, रस्ते 'ਚ कोई फूड पार्टिकल आ गया तो बॉडी है जी फूड पार्टिकल के अगेंस्ट प्रैस होगी और की होगा, फूड पार्टिकल प्लाज्मा मैम्ब्रेन ਨੂੰ रप्चर करता हुआ अंदर धस जाऊगा. सो दिस बाय दिस मैथड फूड पार्टिकल अगेन एंटर्स इनटू द बॉडी ऑफ अमीबा. दिस इज इम्पोर्ट. नेक्स्ट मैथड इज एंडोसाइटोसिस. इन एंडोसाइटोसिस ड्रॉपलेट ऑफ liquid is taken by the amoeba. So here what happens? When the droplet of any liquid food which contains dissolved ions and small molecules comes in contact with the body of amoeba, plasma membrane ਦੇ contact ਚ ਆਇਆ, ਉਸੇ point ਤੇ plasma membrane ਨੇ pocket ਵਰਗੀ structure ਬਣਾਤੀ. So droplet enters into this pocket. Two ends of the pocket they fuse, resulting in the formation of food vacuole. So ultimately, by different methods of ingestion, food enters into the body of amoeba in the form of food vacuole. Second phase is digestion. Digestion is the process of conversion of non-diffusible food into diffusible form. Non-diffusible food means ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਿ food vacuole ਨੂੰ cross नहीं कर सकता. It means it is contains macromolecules. ਜਦੋਂ digest ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਤਾਂ ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਕੀ ਨੇ? Micromolecules which can easily pass through the plasma membrane. So this is the method of conversion of non-diffusible food into diffusible form. So digestion is brought about by lysosome. You have studied that endoplasm contains these cell organelle, that is lysosome. Lysosomes, these are the vesicles containing enzymes. ਕਿਹੜੇ enzymes ਨੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ? amylase, lipase, protease, dipeptidase. amylase starch ਨੂੰ sugar ਚ ਤੋੜਦਾ, lipase fat ਨੂੰ fatty acid ਤੇ glycerol ਚ ਤੋੜਦਾ, protease proteins ਨੂੰ peptides ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੋੜਦਾ, dipeptidase peptides ਨੂੰ amino acid ਚ ਤੋੜਦਾ. So ਹੁਣ food vacuole ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ food ਪਿਆ, lysosome ਚ enzymes ਪਏ ਆ. Both of them they fuse. So what will happen? Enzymes will act upon the food, they will digest the food, convert macromolecules into micromolecules. Micromolecules, now they can easily pass through the plasma membrane. So digestion is completed. Digestion occurs within the body of amoeba. As the result of digestion, micromolecules, they diffuse out into the cytoplasm. This passage of micromolecules or diffusible food from food vacuole into surrounding cytoplasm is known as absorption. So third phase is absorption. After absorption, diffusible food enters into the cytoplasm where it is used to synthesize the body material, that is the cytoplasm. So जो food इत्थे absorb होया उस तो हुण amoeba अपना cytoplasm बनाऊगा. That phase is known as assimilation. So ਜਦੋਂ ਹੁਣ food vacuole ਵਿੱਚੋਂ diffusible food ਸਾਰਾ ਪਾਸ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਤਾਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਾਕੀ ਕੀ ਰਹਿ ਜਾਊਗਾ? ਵੇਸਟ ਮਟੀਰੀਅਲ. ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ? ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੂਅਲ ਬੋਡੀ ਜਾਂ ਫੀਕਲ ਮੈਟਰ. So last phase is egestion. Egestion means removal of waste materials. For example, amoeba is creeping in this direction. So this fecal matter is comparatively heavier in weight than the surrounding cytoplasm. So fecal matter will come in contact with the plasma membrane because it will lag behind. ਇਹ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਰਹਿ ਜਾਂਦਾ. ਐਨੀਮਲ ਅੱਗੇ ਨੂੰ ਕ੍ਰੀਪ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ, ਸਾਈਟੋਪਲਾਜ਼ਮ ਅੱਗੇ ਨੂੰ ਮੂਵ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ, ਪਰ ਫੀਕਲ ਮੈਟਰ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਵੀਅਰ ਹੋਣ ਕਰਕੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਰਹਿ ਗਿਆ. ਸੋ ਇਟ ਵਿਲ ਕਮ ਇਨ ਕੰਟੈਕਟ ਵਿਦ ਪਲਾਜ਼ਮਾ ਮੈਂਬਰੇਨ. Membrane of the residual body will fuse with the plasma membrane. So a passage will be formed through which waste materials they are thrown out. So surrounding cytoplasm इत्थे contract करूगा and waste material will be thrown out. So this is the act of egestion, removal of waste materials. So this is all about nutrition. We will discuss your doubts. If you will have any doubt, we will discuss them in Google Meet. So that is all about nutrition.